Hello and welcome to Relationship Soup. I'm your host, Lisa Hughes. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. How y'all doing today? How's your week? How was your weekend? Well, I hope that your week is off to a great start. I hope that you all had fantastic weekends too. So we made it, right? That's something to be grateful about. Definitely have a great show lined up for you all today. But before I get into it, thank you all for the prayers and for reaching out about my mom. My mom is she's recovering. She's making some progress. So, thank God for that. So, again, thank you all for your prayers and all that. Please keep them coming. And she wanted me just to let you all know, thank you for praying for her because she believes in the power of prayer. And so, yeah, just keep that coming. All right, so I just wanted to say that tidbit before I get started. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you all. I see your comments already. And I'm going to bring them on. I promise. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to bring on them comments in a minute. But of course, I got to do my spiel, right? You should be liking, sharing, following across all platforms. Tell a friend, right? Send me some stars if you're feeling gracious. We always appreciate that. So on YouTube, it's Relationship Soup, period. You got to put the period in there, right? You got to do that. Come and join the Forum Relationship Soup group. Then if you want to follow me, it's Relationship Soup LLC. Now listen, greeting cards, we got them. Hit up relationshipsoup.com for the greeting cards, all right? All right, boom. So I see that you all are getting in this room. I see you. Monique, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining me, beautiful. I really appreciate you. Yolanda, thank you so much for the prayers. Mommy appreciates it so much. Y'all, let me tell y'all about this. Okay, so she has had a total of about 5 emergency room visits in less than 2 weeks. They kept sending her back home. They just kept sending her back home. And then we know it's got to be something. Not that we claiming that it's something, but it was something. And so the hospital that she's at now, chef's kiss. They figured it out. And so she is really recovering. So I definitely thank you all for your prayers. Really appreciate it. Halo, what's happening? I'm feeling a lot better. I can't lie. I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. I'm grateful, right? But the show we gonna get into today, I also been feeling some winter blues. Kind of like the sad face emoji or the tired emoji. I've been feeling that, right? Am I the only one? How y'all feel about the wintertime? Now listen, I know that we are in the Midwest, okay? Some of us, right? And so we should be used to the wintertime. Been here all my life, with exception for when I lived in the South for a little bit. I will never, and I will say never, get used to the winter. It just ain't my favorite. I'm just saying, Halo, get in this room too. Click that link. All you gotta do is click the link and type your name and get on in here. All right, so let's see here. Yolanda, what's up, beautiful? Spent time with my granddaughter this weekend. Oh, well, I know that was really special. I'm sure grandchildren and children are very special. So let's see. Derek says Black Power. I mean, good evening. I'm with you, brother. Hotep, brother. Absolutely, absolutely. So, okay. Thank you for now. This is my admin, y'all. Y'all know this beautiful face. She's one of my admin, just like Nikki. Thank you so much, Kay. Look, we got to figure out something for these winter blues. I'm so serious. We need a girls' trip or something, like, for real. I ain't playing. Like you, I'm ready to be in my sundress, toes out. You feel me? Sun hitting the skin, melanin popping. Feel me? I'm ready for. I need it. Right? Don't get me wrong. I like this. I'm blessed for this. For this, I'm used to the tan. I want the tan. Right? So thank you so much for that, Mark Lee. Let's get up to 250 and then 500 and then yes, let's absolutely, yes, absolutely. Let's do that. You already know how I feel about this. I'll be having to take a deep breath. You hear me? Like, and especially when that white evil hit, aka snow. My friend Kamali, he calls it white evil, and that's what I call it. Like, snow. I try to see the blessing in it. Like, when we were getting all that snow, and I look out my window and I'm like, oh, let me try to find the beauty in this snow. Right? The beauty in the snow for me is when I throw salt down or the sun melts it. That's the beauty. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I'm definitely used. You used to a Halo? Listen, I should be used to it. Used to playing it as a kid. I just don't share that same sentiment. And I know that the Midwest, it snows. That's what it does. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I need to change my environment. We are talking snow tomorrow. Oh man, again. Yeah, we just got some snow this weekend. It was a whole fool. A whole fool. Like, and it stuck. The snow actually stuck. And I'm like, what? What are we doing? Thank you so much, Mark Lee. Prayers to my mom. She appreciates that. Thank y'all so much for the prayers. I'm happy and standing in gratitude. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, Yolanda, we still have to be grateful because grateful is part of it. Being grateful helps with the winter blues. It just does. Or any slump that you're in. Listen, I cannot glow. Listen, I'm with you. I'm trying to glow too. I mean, I'll be putting on my Vaseline and my moisturizers and stuff, and depending on where I'm going, my highlight. But I need that sun hitting my skin and the melanin popping glow. That's what I need. Girls trip. Listen, Yolanda. Listen. I'm so down for a girls trip. I ain't even lie. I'm thinking about dipping out this weekend somewhere. I need to figure it out. That's all I'm saying. Girls trip would be so dope. Mark Lee, send prayers. Absolutely. I'll send prayers up to your dad as well. Absolutely, Mark Lee. Definitely prayer, love, and light. We got to pray for each other, y'all, for real, especially in these times. We got to pray for each other. Listen, I feel like I be having the Mr. Yuck face during the summer. I mean, during the winter time. Do y'all remember Mr. Yuck? I'm aging myself. I mean, I'm timeless and everything, but Mr. Yuck, that's how I be feeling when the snow fall. Come to beach in NC. Really, what's the weather like though, Mark? Didn't you just say that y'all getting some snow? I don't know much about them parts. Snow is a four-letter word. I can think of a four-letter word when it fall. I can think of couple four-letter words when that snow fall. I'll be like, listen, I'm trying to stay a Christian. Dwayne, oh my goodness, Dwayne Cobb. You see how my face lit up seeing your name come across there? Hi, Dwayne. How you been? I hope you've been well. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna let Mama know. She was crazy about. She still is crazy about you, right? You would make her laugh and all that stuff. She really enjoys you and your energy. So thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. I'm sick of winter and the paper. Listen, I'm over winter too. Listen, I'm over the wintertime, y'all. Like, you know what? I don't even want spring. Can I be honest? I don't even want spring. Can we just skip from winter? And I'm not even trying to rush my life. My daddy used to be like, "Hey, little girl, don't be rushing your life away." And trust me, y'all, it's jokes. I'm laughing, but kind of serious. I'm not trying to rush my life away. I'm just saying, can we just go from winter to summer? Because the spring be teasing me. You feel me? The spring be teasing me. Like, I just want winter, summer. Boom. Hey, let's do it. Maybe I'll talk to God about that. Like, hey, God, maybe we can do that after the snow. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Usually don't get that much. Well, that's a blessing because I can't say that for the Midwest. It's like the Midwest is a magnet for that stuff. I mean, although, in all fairness, the last few winters have been pretty mild. Okay, so I'll give the Midwest that. Okay, or the places it's been pretty mild. Yolanda says, "Hey, Dwayne. Hello, I'm getting better, waiting till this weather change." All right, absolutely. Yes. And you keep on getting better and better and better and better. Let us know if you got some shows coming up too, Dwayne, or whatever projects you got going on. Feel free to DM me and or put them in the chat. Okay? Feel free to do that. For real, for real. Not a fan of Cash App Mafia either. Yeah, I don't even fool with Cash App. I don't really fool with that. Hi, Natasha. Hey, beautiful. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining me, beautiful. I appreciate that. Skip spring. You tripping. The most important day of the year is listen. Now I just want to skip spring. I just want to skip it. Why can't we just go from winter coats to, I don't know, tank tops and Daisy Dukes? I don't know, tank tops and swimsuits. Why can't we just do that? In the spring, in the Midwest, it's still a little tricky because, we have those days where it's winter in the morning, then it's like, I don't know, it's spring, summer. It's a fool. I want consistency. Either consistent cold, or consistent hot. That's all I'm saying. Spring be finicky. It be like just finicky. I can't skip spring. I love nature. I know. Let me get back to my gratitude. Hold on. There's beautiful. The spring can be very beautiful with the trees blooming, birds, and the grass growing and all of that. And truthfully, the spring is cool. Let me find the blessing in spring. There's no mosquitoes really, right? Like I know in the Midwest, them jokers don't hit to like summer, right? I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so I'm just saying. That's why I haven't visited. Listen, I ain't mad at it, Mark Lee. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. Listen, I'm thinking about some things. I've been thinking, hey, cuz we can skip winter. I hate. Listen, it got me stuttering. I just no. No, I'm just yeah, let's skip the winter. I'm so cool with skipping the winter. Okay? Or okay, let's make a deal. Like if I can make a deal, let's just have winter for Christmas, right? Can we just do winter for Christmas? Like it can be like 10 below on Christmas and New Year's Eve, right? But the rest, can we just have spring and summer? Like can we just have winter for 2 days? Y'all think God will go for it? I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just saying. Skip can't skip for it. That's my soul. Listen. Okay, so I'm not saying skip the spring months. I'm saying can we skip the climate? That's all I'm saying. Can we skip the climate? Can we do that? Can we be like, no, to the spring? I mean, I'm cool with okay, so spring is what? Starts late March, April, May, then June, I think that's when the summer hit, right? I'm just saying. This is my first time here. How do I subscribe? Oh, thank you again, Natasha. So basically, how you subscribe? Okay, so if you're looking at it from Facebook. Okay, so basically, I will put it in the comments too. You can go to Relationship Soup group and hit join. You can join the group Relationship Soup LLC, like my page. You can hit that and you can hit like, and then really on YouTube, if you go to Relationship Soup period, because you got to put the period at the end, Relationship Soup. Let me go ahead and put that on there right quick, right fast. If you go here, Natasha, you can subscribe. Just hit that subscribe, right? And then that'll let YouTube know, hey, we feeling this content a little bit. And then this is the group, Natasha, Relationship Soup Group. Okay. You can come and join the forum. We got thousands in there. We growing. We growing. And then this is me right here, Relationship Soup LLC. You can hit that if you want to hit like, follow, or whatever. I ain't really tripping, but if you if you want to follow me, but look, YouTube is where it's at. Okay. The Facebook group, come and join us. All right. And I will definitely post these again. So thank you so much, Natasha. I'm so glad to have you, beautiful. Thank you so much. Rabbits, flowers, deer, butterflies, March Madness, spring items. You know what? Those are the blessings. I don't know much about March Madness. That's basketball. That's like college basketball when you like the Final Four or something, like like when they have tournaments, right? So yeah, I know about that. But yeah, absolutely. I love butterflies. I love butterflies. We can skip. Listen, listen. Absolutely, we can. Right? Christmas was cute as a kid. Right? Christmas was real cute as a kid. I'm just saying. That works for me. Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, and again, I'm joking a little bit. If I had it my way, it would just be warm all the time. Brian Frost, what's the science? Thanks so much for joining me, B. I really appreciate you. Without the spring rain, we won't have green grass in the summer. Listen, B, we can figure that out. We can figure it out. I mean, truthfully, because all the seasons is kind of messed up anyway, to be honest, right? I'm just saying, but I mean, you're right. The natural order of things, it rains, and then the summer we get the green grass and all of that. So I get it. Okay, I'll do you too. Thank you so much, Natasha. I appreciate you. All right, boom. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into what we are going to talk about today. So, with all that being said, and again, Relationship Soup LLC. All right, boom. So with all that being said, so this 59th episode, and thank y'all for joining me. Halo, I see you in the studio. I'm gonna bring you on in a minute. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, so on this 59th episode, and thank you all for your constant support and all that. We made it to 59 episodes. All right, boom. So this one is entitled Blues to Bright, Navigating Seasonal Slumps. And let's just all keep it real. Now, the winter months, the days are shorter, the sun go down quicker, right? It's colder, less sunlight. And let's just be real, it can leave some of us feeling sluggish. Although I like to think that I have pretty, neutral energy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I be feeling sluggish. Like, man, I be having to be like, Lord, please give me the strength for real. So, what we're going to talk about today, the causes of it, which we kind of talked about, and then just ways to combat it, right? So, let's just share some insights on how we combat, get through this winter slum or feeling slump-ish, right? So, anyway, and of course, I'm going to have the true false game later, all right? So, what I did was, y'all, I posted in Relationship Soup. And I'll share my screen here. So I'll share my screen in a minute. So boom. So I posted in Relationship Soup. I was like, hey, is it just me? Do y'all experience the winter blues? And how do y'all get over it? Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here for a little bit. Okay, boom. So this is what I post. Anybody experiencing the winter blues? What do y'all do to feel better? This ain't it. Hashtag. So someone says, this is the time that one of her grandma had passed, and her birthday is March 27th. Seems like it doesn't get better. So, that's another reason that the winter months can cause you to feel like, kind of down, right? Somebody else says, take your vitamins. Anytime there's a drop of sunshine, open all the curtains. That's fair. Yeah, you know what? And I did that today because that sun was sunning today. Was it not, y'all? And Nikki says, leave. Listen. I'm thinking about it, Nikki. I'm trying to work it out for real. I need to do something for real. Sherry says, go on a 7-day cruise to the Bahamas. Just got back and I feel fantastic. Man, it's something about that sun, that vitamin D. You hear me? And then Genesis says, I got married to my ex-husband February 12th. And even though I don't miss him, I miss being married. I feel you on that, Genesis. I do too. I do too. And for me, the winter months, I actually lost my dad right before the spring. It was during the winter. So March is kind of not cool for me. Someone else says, I cry a lot. And so, you know what? And so me, because, I'm a Cancer, and sometimes they say Cancers be crybabies, which I ain't no crybaby, y'all. I really ain't. Sometimes I do cry. But truly, crying can really be therapeutic. I did read somewhere that there's like a good hormone that's released after crying. So that's one reason why you may actually feel comforted or whatever, right? So anyway, that's something as well. And what I did do, y'all, I reached out to Coach Boyd because I was like, Coach, listen, what do you recommend people do when they start to feel the winter blues? And so he basically was like, definitely stay active, work out, stay social. Um, like there's, open the curtains, just kind of like Amelia said, just try to be in the sunlight, and find gratitude as well. Because actually getting out and then, in that cold weather, and then you got somewhere to go home to, that can show you some type of gratitude as well. So anyway, all right, so that's that. All right, so y'all, what I really want to get into are some ways to kind of brighten up the season for you. And feel free, put it in the chat. What are some things that y'all do to feel better, right? What are some things that y'all do to deal with the winter, right? Like, what are some things? So Yolanda says, find new activities to do at home. Self-care activities like coloring. You know what? Coloring. Listen, I took it for granted as a kid. Coloring is very, very therapeutic. I love coloring and doing all kind of self-care things. The sun helps a lot, absolutely, even if it's cold and I got to put on my Uggs, earmuffs, triple fat goose coat. Do we still wear them? My coat and scarf and gloves. I'll still get out into the sun. In the summertime I ground myself a lot. I am in the sun. I stay in the sun. I don't run from it. All right, so maximize natural light. Open them curtains, y'all. That's one way. Sit near windows and get outside, even if it's for 10 to 15 minutes, if you can stand it. You can stand it. And move your body. Exercise, y'all, right? Y'all know about that. Plus, listen, got to work on these summer bodies. Summer bodies is made in the winter, right? So, hey, go ahead and get your Zumba or whatever going, because when you exercise, you all know that there's certain things that we can do to release some good hormones, right? And some things probably come to mind as I say that. But you definitely want to get moving. And one thing I like to do is like look at YouTube videos or whatever for exercising, because I ain't gonna lie, the gym be a fool sometimes. People just be, so I just do it at home. I work out at home, calisthenics, all that kind of stuff. What else can we do? Let's see here. I see y'all comments. Chino. Oh, Chino, how are you? It's been a minute. We got to catch up, Chino. The sun definitely helps. Yes, it does. Mark Lee says curling up with a good book. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even an audio book is dope, right? Got to stay grounded. We must. We must stay grounded. We absolutely have to. And watching good TV shows or a movie, definitely. Yes, I need some good series. What series are y'all watching right now? I was watching The Shy. I don't think the new season is out yet. So what season? I mean, what series are y'all watching right now? All right, so move your body, eat good food, y'all. Take care. That's part of self care. Because if you ain't eating right, you ain't thinking right, right? So stay hydrated. And actually, what was interesting, I had a visit with my holistic doctor, and she was telling me, Lisa, make sure that you're staying hydrated because the winter months you can become more dehydrated versus the summer. In my mind, I'm thinking the opposite. But your body is actually working harder. Her, explanation was your body's actually working harder in the wintertime because, you got to keep yourself warm and all that. So you got to stay hydrated, y'all. Eat some good foods. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Derek says, for sure, I got to have music. Yes, music is definitely part of it. It's 70s through 90s R&B for me. I ain't gonna lie about it, man. I pop out that Jodeci right quick, some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hey, it just hits me right there. Right? All music don't hit you the same vibrationally. It just don't. Yes, music is wonderful. Absolutely. The Madness series I'm watching. Brandon, how are you? How you been, B? It's been a minute. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate you, good people. Getting caught up with two series. Oh yeah, tell me what them series are, Moanda. And thank you for joining me, beautiful. I really appreciate you. Books helped me a whole lot in 2024. Now I read every day. Absolutely. Yolanda, and I'm gonna tell you something. Don't underestimate the power of an audiobook. YouTube got so many audiobooks. I got like 11 of them in my playlist. Right? It's 11 in my playlist. For real. I just been on this whole, y'all know I've been on this whole healing and spiritual journey and all that, right? Self-help and all that, right? Because I'm all about spirit and mindfulness and all that. So I'm telling you, hey, it's some good books out there. All right, so let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Halo, can I bring you on right quick? Not if I can bring you on. You need a minute. Can I bring you on now? You need a minute? Okay, all right. I had to make sure because I don't be wanting to put nobody on the spot. So Halo, I'm gonna bring you on. Hey Halo, how are you?
What's happening? How you feeling?
Look, look, where I didn't hear from. I'm Gucci. You hear me? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was listening to a lot of the comments, and I want to give my input on how people, well, I'm gonna give you my biblical discernment. Like because I done went into actually reading the Bible and not just skimming the Bible and actually learning about how we're supposed to do certain stuff. And like when you said when you actually convert it back into appreciating the weather the way that it naturally comes down, that was a good thing. Because in the book of Enoch, it tells us that every season is governed by a spirit that the Most High assigned to each season. And so, he tells us to bless his seasons and to praise and worship him, bless the seasons, and bless the spirits that govern the seasons. Like, you have to bless them because there's a rain of blessings and there's also a rain of curses. There's a snow, like a frost of curses, like they curse, and there's frost that bless. So, people should be a little more mindful spiritually when we out here, like, because I feel like we done kind of got away from the Most High, really, to be honest. I feel like, you know, your spiritual journey and my spiritual journey, we probably on the same kind of path. However, I don't, and then as far as relationships go and stuff like that, because that's the main topic of discussion when we speak on relationship soup. That's why I told you. And the last time I came here, relationships are not for the selfless. Relationship, no, my fault. They are not for the selfish.
Selfish, yes.
Yeah, they are a curse for the selfish. They are a blessing for the selfless. Like it's a reward for those who are selfless.
Mhm.
So when I was listening to that conversation and then just thinking about the journey that I'm on and then listening to you and I don't know, everybody a little bit different. People function differently out in the world. And I done gained a little more insight and a lot more childlike obedience to the Most High God, and
Mhm.
then also just peering into how people are, and I kind of see everything as if you comfort yourself like in this weather, because you got to think we're organic beings,
Mhm.
so naturally this weather is hibernation weather. This is not, that, you got to think that we're still animals at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Even though we're sentient beings and we have a different type of intellect than the actual things that we consider animals, we also still have organic things like hibernations that we're supposed to do. That's why we're supposed to eat so much food in the winter time. That's why we're supposed to rest and wait for the uh the weather to change to wake up, because this is sleep weather. So
Absolutely. I can see that. And I would and honestly, I kid and I joke, and I think I'm a closet comedian. The 4 seasons can be about balance, right? Because in the
Right.
summertime, we're going, 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 going. I know I am. I just speak for myself. I'm go, 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 right?
I'm gonna
Wintertime,
go too. I feel
yeah,
you.
listen, but
I
I don't want to miss a day.
look. I was out there. I don't walk. What 7? No, 15 miles to. I don't walk 15 miles all the way up to Applebee's from where I stay, and then I walk 15 miles back. So like in the cold, and I didn't like a thin jacket on, but I'm adapting and adjusting to the weather as I go along. You know what I mean? So when I be getting out here and doing stuff cause I still exercise, I still
Mhm.
do some semblance of exercise and keeping my body right. But at the same time, I still understand that we supposed to still kind of take it easy in the winter time because of the fact that this is the season to accumulate calories.
Mhm. Mhm.
So like you accumulate your calories, and once you accumulate your calories, when you get to the summertime, you have the energy to do what you need to do.
Absolutely. That makes sense. I mean, you dropping jewels and it makes sense. It really does. You and I like what you said. I mean, you do really have to find the blessing where you are. Like, being in the now, present. I know that I've really been intentional about that, right? And again, there's so much one way to even like if you starting to feel kind of low is to practice gratitude. Maybe write down or acknowledge things that you're grateful for. And even like Coach Boyd was saying, like go out in that cold and then just be grateful that you got somewhere to go warm to go home to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that could add to, adding some spark as well. So,
Hey,
don't
so
get me
let
wrong.
me ask you a question.
Absolutely.
So what's your normal go to like as far as like your meals that you cook or like when you cook a meal or whatever you do to gain your calories
Hmm.
during the winter time or your feel good food. Like what's your normal go to for your feel good?
You're talking about that soul food. That's that comfort. Because actually, it is something about comfort food is comfort for a reason, right?
Mm,
Because it
mm.
does help to comfort you and all that stuff. But for me, I am kind of a health nut. I am a health nut. So, do I have my inner greedy moments? Yes. My closest counsel will tell you that I definitely have my moments, right? For the most part, I try to eat mostly, chicken, fish. Sometimes I do have those times where I'm strictly alkaline vegetarian. You feel me? Where I'm only
Oh,
eating
okay.
alkaline veggies and fruits and stuff like that to help bring balance. I have a holistic doctor, so I take herbs and different things like that. So I do try to practice those things most of the time. But can a sister fry some chicken? Listen, vegetarians, cover y'all ears.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
cool.
listen. Hey, listen, I can fry some chicken and listen, my macaroni and cheese, mwah, that's a marriage proposal right there. I can't cook that for
Hey, for
everybody.
real,
You feel me?
for real.
I can't for everybody. No, I'm just playing. No, I ain't playing. No, but so
But
what's my go to? I usually try to do like sea like salmon,
okay.
alkaline vegetables. Quinoa is one of my favorites. Quinoa is amazing. Like so I do try to incorporate those things into my diet. Water, a lot of water. Um,
I done turned into a foodie this winter though. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I done turned into a dang on foodie, but at the same time, I keep a healthy balance. But I'm a person that needs calories anyway because I burn them so fast.
Absolutely, from working out.
So
You lift,
yeah,
or are you doing calisthenics? Like, what's your workout routine?
I do calisthenics and I lift. Like right now, it's more so calisthenics than lifting, even though I do lift, but more so I'm trying to get the calisthenics down. So then when I lift, it's just, okay, cool. I can add on to the structure that I have now, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
it does.
So
It does.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, because it's a process for me. And then on top of it, I try to keep protein in my diet. So like steak, eggs, uh chicken, like whenever I can get to it, those are the things that I like beef, and that's just because I'm slim, so I
Yeah,
burn
absolutely.
fast.
Yeah, yeah. You have a high metabolism, I would assume. I remember seeing you, and you are pretty. You're pretty put together. So
Yeah, yeah, I'm
yeah,
pretty good.
that's important, and that's what a friend of mine was telling me because I do work out. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
small. You know, I know I look Instagram thick. I know y'all probably think I'm Instagram thick. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I'm really kind of small, and so like with working out, one of my friends, he used to be a personal trainer, was telling me, Lisa, you got to eat more calories. So you
Yeah.
know, and that's the thing. But you know, do I do red meat? Yes, I ain't gonna lie to
What?
you. I do red meats and stuff like that. But
Like you do a part like do you got a partner that you work out with or like how do
it
you
used to
go?
be, yeah, me, myself, and I. Look at my spirit guide. You hear me? My ancestors, if they want to come along, that's who I be working out with.
Oh, okay, okay. So
No, but
do you so you subscribe to like so you do subscribe to like just regular spirituality. You don't like subscribe to the Bible. You're uh
I'm about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, well, that's a whole nother show. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. You know,
oh okay.
I study the Bible. You know, I still believe in God. You know, Jesus, Yahshua, being yourself, whatever you call, you know, whatever your term is.
Hey,
I
no,
am
don't
all about.
like
I'm
don't
all
make
about.
yourself comfortable for me.
Well,
You're
that's what I
good.
said. That's what I'm saying. No, no. I don't have an issue with saying that I believe in God. You know, I
Okay.
believe that there's a higher being. I believe in the God within. You feel me? I believe in all that. I believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. You know, I
Mm.
also, you know, there's as far as spirituality, you know, I've really been tapping into, you know, different things, you know, as far as
Oh, okay.
meditation and you know, power of words, minds, which, you know, the Bible covers. But again, that's a whole nother show. You feel me?
Yeah,
But yes,
nah,
I absolutely believe in God.
nah. The only reason I ask is because you know I done traveled in all these esoteric teachings. I done traveled into every religion before I got back to the Bible. Like, so I'm not exempt. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
absolutely.
So
You know,
I done sat here. I done studied yoga. I done studied meditation. I done studied Egyptology, ancient Kemet, all those different spiritualities, and then, but all in the end, I got right back to the Bible. But I practiced all of them before, even witchcraft. I done studied that too. It's like, but I went through all of them before I got back to the Bible, and
you know what?
so yeah, so like I had a journey, like for real journey.
You know, and I don't even judge anybody for their journeys. You know, I like to know something about a little, and I say this loosely, everything, right?
hmm
There's different belief systems that I've looked into, and I'm like, okay, I can see that, right? I think that that's a good thing, to be open, guarded yet open. You know what I mean? Because some things you
Like
do
you
have to
said,
guard yourself.
guarded yet open. Guarded.
You have to, because you know I've looked at, you know, just because I am a curious person. So you know, look, I watch a lot of scary movies. My closest counsel would tell you I watch scary movies, and I do like the ones. No, I tend to gravitate towards the one. I had to chill out for a minute though. That explore like you know, like it has like, you know, the spirits and, you know, exorcisms and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm curious. I'm like, well, what is, you know, certain
All right,
darker belief systems about?
so you like I mean, and that's just a type of dopamine rush that like the emotional highs and lows when you get from watching scary movies, but that's another topic, I guess you would say, because
Yeah, it is. That's a
I
whole nother topic, right? You know, that's a different type of release. You feel me? Like when you scared, like when the other day, I don't know if you've seen my post or not. Like when you get scared, like you know those biscuits that you open, you know, in the little can, scares
yep,
me.
and they
I don't
pop.
listen. I don't know what kind of hormone is released when I get scared, but listen, and that happened every time I open up one of them biscuits. But yeah, so you know, I would say that, you know, and then to get back on topic, you know, I can admire anyone that, you know, your journey is what it is, right? You know, you said that you study different belief systems. I've read different stuff. I've crossed paths with different people, and I'm like, yo, well, tell me about that, just so that I can have an understanding, because I think it's power in understanding. And then if it makes sense for me, I'll take that seed and, I'll plant it in my spirit, and then, I keep it moving, and what works, works, what don't work, hey, whatever. But I ain't gonna knock nobody for their belief system, because all of
No,
our journeys are different. All of our journeys are different. So,
well, it tells us in the Bible not to condemn anyway. So like that's one
yeah.
thing. But it does say judge righteously. It says to judge righteously. And so when I see different things that I done practice in somebody else, don't get me wrong, I'm still judging. I'll judge, but I don't condemn.
Hmm.
And there's a big difference. Like, yeah, because right is right and wrong is wrong. And when you know right from wrong, then you know, okay, well, that's wrong. However, I do not condemn this individual. I just, don't partake. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? And I reserve, I do kind of reserve myself for just observation
Hmm.
instead of actively trying to correct somebody, because it also tells us not to correct people unless they ask. Like
Good. Okay.
so,
Okay. You teaching me something, because listen, look, and anybody will tell you, I know, I've read the entire Bible. I'm not going to act like I could be like, no, I'll go to Hosea 25:5. I ain't that type. You know what I mean?
oh no,
I ain't there. But yeah, so I'm just saying that you are teaching me. I mean, I'm picking up on some things. And I appreciate
well, actually, I read the Bible all the time. I keep the Bible with me. You know what I mean? I read it all the time.
it.
So when I read it and understand it, and then like there's just different chapters that I read through, and my discernment done got pretty high too. And like the fact that my discernment done got a lot higher since I don't know. I guess I done had some type of awakening. I would call it an awakening.
I can
But
see that.
the fact that I have discerned it to a point to where there are things that we supposed to practice in, and then and check this out, like there's a lot of things that are esoteric that are in the Bible. However, people don't remove God from the teaching.
Hmm.
They remove the Most High from the teaching, so like it doesn't do it justice. Like all these teachings really did. If you read the Bible and then you done studied all the other teachings, and then you read it again, then you like, oh, okay, I see what's happening.
Hmm. Absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
But like I said, I had to, because I understand we have a general public, and I know we have an inclusive society, and people get offended real easy. So I do kind of like, I know I
You kind of,
gotta.
yeah. I'm smelling what you cooking. Now let me do this, Halo, real quick, because we have some comments. So let me bring on a few of these real
Oh,
quick.
go ahead.
So Derek says people are going to believe whatever they want. No need to condemn anybody, but know what they're on. Derek says, yeah, increased discernment comes with increased knowledge. I believe that wholeheartedly. Nikki Bonner, what's the science? Are you and Mr. Bonner cuddled up watching this podcast
Yep.
tonight? So Matthew 18, 15 through 17, which instructs that if you see a brother or sister sinning, go to them privately and point out their fault,
Yep.
giving them a
Pull them
chance
to
to
the
correct
side.
their.
Yep.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
I
So
definitely
yeah, I'm
agree.
judging, but seriously, everyone isn't ready for. Listen, Nikki, listen. We know over the years in the soup, alone, and then with life lived. Yeah, we already know. And then with her, Mister and Carl, I've had those conversations too. So yeah,
I
so
mean,
that's
I know you done seen that trend, that TikTok trend where they say we listen but we don't judge. I'm
I've seen that.
listening and I'm
I'm good.
judging, and yeah, I'm listening and I'm judging, and you can't do nothing about it. But at the same time, like I said, I ain't condemning nobody. Like
That makes sense.
people, people gonna be who they gonna be. I do everything in love and grace. Everything has to be done like all relationships. If
Hmm.
you are a selfish individual, all relationships are cursed for the selfish.
I like that, and just know that I'm going to use that. And let me do this, Halo. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you off for a minute. I'm gonna put a few or more of these comments on, I am going to use that. So listen, look, I'll credit you and everything. So say it again for the people in the back. What about relationships?
Relationships are a reward for the selfless and a curse for the selfish.
Look, mic drop. I can't drop this because I'm busy. But I'm gonna take you off for a minute, and then
Yeah.
I'll so stick around. All right. All right, boom. So y'all heard it here first. Halo, thank you so much for joining me. You know I appreciate you. We've always had pretty good commentary. So I do see some more of y'all comments, and y'all know how I do with the comments. Mark Lee says Commodore, Prince, Stevie Wonder, Public. Yes, classics, classics. Watson is a good show. Okay, Watson. All right, boom. Yes, it had. Okay, I've been good this winter. Leaving often has helped me deal with the winter. Yes, yeah, listen, B. I'm trying to figure it out. I got to get out of here for a little bit. I'm I try making different types of soups and salads during the really Natasha. Okay. All right. Hey, share some of those because I'm all for soups. And, I remember that salmon salad has gone viral, and I've ate so much salmon salad that I am salmon salad out. So hey, share some of your recipes. Share some of your recipes. Oh, okay. Queen Latifah's back with. Oh, really? I did not know that. Thanks for the soup is wonderful in the winter. Yes, soup is wonderful in the winter, right? B says, yes, B, I've been so blessed. I've been very, very blessed. Life has its ebbs and flows. Otherwise, I've been Gucci. Okay, so minestrone soup is, yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so what's that? Olive Garden that had a good one? Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so let's see here. You had some killer banana pudding. Now listen, I can't lie to kick in. Me and my banana pudding, I need to get back with some elders in the kitchen with that. My banana pudding is cool. I could use some work. I've studied most religions. I've studied the histories of them too. Yes, it is. I see you with the eye, Derek. I see you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Nikki. I'm always happy when you join. I absolutely love it. Let's see here. And we listen and we judge, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, yes, yes. Relationships are a reward for the selfless and a curse for, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All around, whether it's with a lover, friend, family, whatever. All right, y'all. So I'm going to share a few more things. I mean, I think we've covered a lot of some ways to battle the winter blues. Of course, there's aromatherapy too, y'all. You know what I mean? Like aromatherapy, like citrus and lavender. Those help to promote citrus is more energy, where lavender is more relaxation, right? And like me, I personally like frankincense and myrrh. Those are some of my favorite, like aromatherapy. And then you know what? Okay, so my counsel will tell y'all, and y'all probably seen from the show, I wear a lot of black. Black is one of my favorite colors. Like black is energy, black is life, right? So I have color in my wardrobe. Like I even try to wear some color tonight, right? Just to help to boost your mood. Wear things that feel good. Hold on, Jacoby Ray. What's up? How have you been? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Listen, and I didn't see you blow, man. You are huge. You are a celebrity, right? Now, I don't know if you remember when I first moved back here from Atlanta and we was doing happy hours. It was Dwayne Cobb and I believe you was one of the first guests. I still remember you. And look, I be seeing your post. You'll post something like, I don't know, you'll post something real basic like, hey, I drank coffee today, and then you didn't went viral. Right? So you got that influence. Thank you so much, Jacoby Ray. I'm honored that you tuned in to listen to me. So, and I wish you the best. I wish you the best in all you do. All right, boom, y'all. So, some other things that you can do. Again, we've talked about, music and listen to an uplifting podcast. There are a few of them. This being one of them, right? And then Yolanda mentioned like coloring earlier. There's writing. I even broke out my pen and paper, y'all, because hey, a sister can write some poetry. Y'all didn't know I was poetic, right? I am just saying. Right? And laugh more. Find ways to laugh more, y'all. Get with your crew and laugh. I'm overdue. I need to get with the crew. I kind of miss them. Well, I do miss y'all. I've been kind of hibernating a little bit. It's time to get back out so we can laugh. Another thing that's really important, because I'm really big on energy and all that stuff, declutter your space, right? Some of y'all got stuff. You don't have to wait to spring to do it. Do it now. Clean out your space. Get rid of stuff that you know that you don't want no more. If there's stuff around you that don't make you feel good, get rid of it. Do the Marie Callender method. I remember I believe it was during COVID. That's when during the pandemic, I think all of us was up reading and researching. I remember discovering like Marie Callender. Was it Marie Callender? Anyway, I ain't talking about the salad dressing. I'm trying to think. Kondo. Correct me, y'all. I know somebody knows who I'm talking about. Kondo is the last name. She's this really beautiful Asian woman, and she has this method to actually declutter your space for good energy. Last name Kondo. I'm gonna find it because I like to know what I'm talking about. But anyway, do that. Declutter your space. Get rid of stuff. You know. And then another thing, y'all. Social media. Take a break. Right? It's okay to take a break. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there, right? It ain't going nowhere. So take a break, and especially before bedtime. I was just having this conversation the other day. Um, you know, we are overstimulated. Social media. Think how much stimulation you get in a day, right? Take some time. Fast. Fast from social media for a minute. You might need to fast from certain people, right? Oh, y'all, this is another thing. So y'all know I've been on this whole meditation thing, right? I've been doing the Silva method. And so there's another meditation that you can do that can actually help you with releasing stress, to improve your mood, to improve your vibration. It's the 4-7-8 method. So basically you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold it for 7, and then you exhale for 8. It's called the 4-7-8 method. So you might want to consider that as well. And be kind, right? Do something for somebody. Right? Whether it's, write a thoughtful message, send a thoughtful text, help a friend in need or whatever, right? Volunteer. That can help you as well, right? So anyway, that's a few. Y'all didn't put a few in the comments and stuff like that. Hold on. Let me see. I see y'all comments. Let's see here. Yes, you are. Jacoby, you are a celebrity. You are. My YouTube channel is okay for those who want to hear teachings. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a subscribe. Halo, for real. That fit is fire. Yes, 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 yes. Overdue. Nikki, I missed the crew. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was kind of in my feelings. Y'all know my mom been sick and stuff, and I've been having kind of little moments. But yeah, I was actually scrolling through my phone, looking at some of those pictures that we took and videos. We overdue. Let's get out. Let's get out. We need to get outside a little bit with winter coats, hats, gloves, mittens. I'm just saying. Let's get outside just a little bit. Marie Kondo, Stacy, thank you so much for joining me, beautiful. Yes, Marie Kondo. I was thinking Marie Callender. I think that's the salad dressing, whatever. But Marie Kondo, I'm telling you, that is one heck of a process. But I'm telling you, yeah, absolutely. Get rid of anything that does not bring you joy. Absolutely. No matter what it is. If it don't bring you joy, just get rid of it. Well, I guess there should be limits to that because, well, I guess it just depends. Okay, that's another show. All right, people included, get rid of people who do not bring you. Absolutely. It might be time to walk away from that situation. This might be, right? Definitely decompress. You got to do that. Got to run. I love you too, Nikki Bonner. Thank you so much for joining me, beautiful. I appreciate you. You should learn the heart brain method for meditation and chant to realign your physical therapy. I love that. Halo, put me on. Put me in, coach. Tell me more about that. All right, y'all. So let's see here. Ooh. So do any of these resonate with you? Right? How y'all feel? Any of these methods do y'all feel like y'all gonna do? Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna share like a true false. Then I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here in a second. So I'm gonna share one true false with y'all. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. Boom. So caffeine is the best way to fight fatigue from winter blues. Is that true or false? What y'all think? Right? I know some of y'all drink coffee. Do y'all think that's the best way to fight fatigue from winter blues? What are you thinking? Is it true? False? False, true? What y'all think? So Halo says definitely, right? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to answer that. Yeah, and I even start drinking more alkaline water. I've been drinking I'm really big on spring water and stuff like that, but alkaline seems to do it for me as well. All right, so Renee Watson says falls. B. Brandon McCracken says falls. Halo says true, right? So what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? Does anyone else want to put an answer out there? Halo says the truth. The answer is false. It's false. Too much caffeine can disrupt sleep and worsen mood swings, right? You ever try to wean yourself off of caffeine? Headaches. All right, so boom, y'all. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I definitely appreciate you. Some of the takeaways I hope that you get from this show is the winter blues, it can happen, right? But they're definitely manageable. There are options out there for you. And you can make the smallest change to help to boost your mood. Even when I'm feeling away, even though I'm a Cancer and I'll be having my moods or whatever, there are certain things that can boost my mood. Social connection, movement, light exposure, those all make a difference. Black coffee, you listen, Halo, that's how I drink my coffee. I don't drink coffee. When I have in the past, it's been black. No sugar, no cream, no nothing, right? Hey, yeah. So black coffee. All right, so and then there's some resources. I'm gonna go ahead and put these resources in here for mental health crisis and all of that. We believe in providing resources and stuff like that. So hopefully those can be helpful to you. All right. So let's see here. Is there anything else that I want to? Are there any more comments? Okay, I don't see any more comments. But anyway, again, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the prayers for my mom. She really appreciates it. She's watching tonight. She's watching from our hospital bed. She said, tell everybody I said thank you for the prayer. So for those of you that tuned in late, she really appreciates you. So just keep on praying for her. Shout out to my mama. Mama, thank you for listening. You a true soldier. You listening when you don't even feel that good. And I appreciate that. To my Aunt Anna, thank you so much. Thank you for just everything, the resources, and coming out to help me with my mom as well. Lyric, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You have talked me off of the ledge on a few things, and I appreciate that. Absolutely. And again, y'all know I got to say my spiel before we get out of here. Okay, Relationship Soup, period. YouTube, Facebook, Relationship Soup Group. Come and join the forum, y'all. Relationship Soup LLC if you want to follow me. Relationshipsoup.com if you check out our greeting cards, all the stuff that we have on there. Oh, and on IG, it is Relationship Soup. So if you want to follow on IG or whatever, please feel free to do that. And what do I want to leave y'all with today? Love yourself. You got to love. It starts with you. And even incorporating some of these things can also complement self-care, which is love for yourself. So on that note, we out. Peace.